You Are God. Create Your Own Reality. Written and published by Cloudy Library. You can find ebook version below and feel free to subscribe for more content. Now, let's get into the book. Introduction. Have you ever wondered why some people seem to effortlessly attract success, happiness, and abundance into their lives, while others struggle against a never-ending tide of obstacles and misfortune? What if I told you that the key difference between these two groups isn't luck, talent, or circumstances, but rather their understanding of a fundamental truth? You are the creator of your own reality. This book, You Are God. Create Your Own Reality, is not just another self-help guide or spiritual text. It's an invitation to explore the depths of your own consciousness and unlock the immense power that lies dormant within you. Through these pages, we'll embark on a journey that challenges conventional notions of reality, pushes the boundaries of what you believe is possible, and equips you with practical tools to reshape your world from the inside out. The title might seem bold, even sacrilegious to some, but I assure you, it's not meant to be blasphemous or to inflate your ego. Instead, it's a call to recognize and embrace the divine spark of creation that resides within each of us. This concept transcends religious boundaries and taps into a universal truth acknowledged by mystics, quantum physicists, and successful individuals throughout history. Our thoughts, beliefs, and focused intentions have the power to influence and shape the reality we experience. As the author, my goal is to bridge the gap between ancient wisdom and cutting-edge science, between esoteric philosophy and practical application. I've spent years studying various spiritual traditions, delving into quantum physics, and experimenting with consciousness-expanding techniques. But more importantly, I've applied these principles in my own life and witnessed firsthand the profound transformations they can bring about. Throughout this book, we'll explore fascinating concepts such as the nature of reality itself, the power of belief systems, the role of consciousness in creation, and techniques for manifesting your desires. But this isn't just an academic exercise. Each chapter is designed to not only expand your understanding, but also provide you with actionable steps to implement these ideas in your daily life. You'll learn how to identify and change limiting beliefs, harness the power of your subconscious mind, align your thoughts and actions with your deepest desires, and navigate the ethical considerations that come with wielding such profound creative power. Be warned. This journey may challenge everything you think you know about yourself and the world around you. It will require an open mind, a willingness to question deeply held assumptions, and the courage to take responsibility for every aspect of your life. But for those who are ready to step into their power as conscious creators, the rewards are beyond imagination. As we embark on this exploration together, I invite you to approach these ideas with both critical thinking and an open heart. Test the concepts in your own life, observe the results, and draw your own conclusions. Remember, the ultimate authority on your reality is you. Are you ready to awaken the God within and create the reality of your dreams? Then let's begin this extraordinary journey of self-discovery and empowerment. Welcome to You Are God. Create Your Own Reality. Chapter 1. The Nature of Reality. What is reality? This seemingly simple question has puzzled philosophers, scientists, and spiritual seekers for millennia. We often take for granted that the world we perceive through our senses is an objective, fixed reality that exists independently of our observation. But is this truly the case? As we delve into the nature of reality, we'll discover that the truth is far more complex, fluid, and intimately connected to our own consciousness than we might have ever imagined. Let's begin by examining the traditional materialist view of reality. This perspective, which has dominated Western thought for centuries, posits that the universe is made up of physical matter and energy, governed by immutable laws of physics. According to this view, reality exists out there, separate from our perception of it. Our consciousness, in this model, is merely a byproduct of complex neurological processes in our brains, passively observing and reacting to an external world. This materialist paradigm has undoubtedly led to remarkable scientific and technological advancements. It has allowed us to split the atom, explore the depths of space, and unravel the mysteries of our genetic code. However, as we've pushed the boundaries of scientific inquiry, particularly in the realm of quantum physics, cracks have begun to appear in this rigid model of reality. The double-slit experiment, a cornerstone of quantum mechanics, demonstrates that the very act of observation can influence the behavior of subatomic particles. When unobserved, electrons behave like waves, passing through both slits simultaneously. But when observed, they behave like particles, choosing one slit or the other. This mind-bending result suggests that consciousness plays a fundamental role in shaping physical reality at its most basic level. Furthermore, the uncertainty principle, formulated by Werner Heisenberg, states that it's impossible to simultaneously know both the exact position and momentum of a particle. This isn't due to limitations in our measuring instruments, but rather a fundamental property of the universe itself. Reality, at the quantum level, appears to be probabilistic rather than deterministic, existing in a state of potentiality until observed. These findings from quantum physics challenge our conventional understanding of reality as something fixed and separate from consciousness. They hint at a deeper truth, that the observer and the observed are intimately interconnected, co-creating reality in a dynamic dance of perception and potentiality. Moving beyond the realm of physics, let's consider the role of perception in shaping our experience of reality. Our brains receive a constant stream of sensory data from our environment, but we only consciously perceive a tiny fraction of this information. Our perception is shaped by a complex interplay of factors, including our beliefs, past experiences, cultural conditioning, and current emotional state. Consider, for example, how two people can witness the same event and come away with radically different interpretations, or how a forest that seems peaceful and inviting to one person might feel ominous and threatening to another. These differences in perception aren't just subjective overlays on an objective reality. They fundamentally shape the reality each person experiences. Our beliefs, in particular, act as powerful filters through which we interpret the world. If you believe that people are fundamentally untrustworthy, you're likely to perceive hostility and deception in even innocent interactions. Conversely, if you believe in the inherent goodness of humanity, you're more likely to experience kindness and generosity in your daily life. In this way, our beliefs become self-fulfilling prophecies, shaping the very reality we experience. The power of belief in shaping reality is strikingly demonstrated by the placebo effect. In medical studies, patients given inert substances often experience real physiological changes simply because they believe they're receiving effective treatment. This isn't just a trick of the mind. Placebos can trigger measurable changes in brain chemistry and even alter gene expression. The implications are profound. Our beliefs can literally change our biology and our physical reality. As we begin to grasp the fluid and participatory nature of reality, we encounter the concept of subjective reality. This perspective suggests that each of us inhabits our own unique reality, shaped by our individual consciousness. Rather than passive observers of an external world, we are active co-creators, constantly shaping our reality through our thoughts, beliefs, and focused attention. This doesn't mean that there's no shared or consensus reality. We clearly inhabit a world where we can interact with others and agree on certain basic facts. However, the subjective reality model proposes that this consensus reality is more like a collective dream or a shared virtual reality, with each participant's individual consciousness contributing to and experiencing a unique slice of the whole. The idea of subjective reality isn't new. It echoes ancient wisdom traditions from around the world. In Hinduism, the concept of Maya describes the illusory nature of the physical world, suggesting that what we perceive as reality is a kind of divine play or dream. Buddhist philosophy emphasizes the role of mind in creating our experience, teaching that, with our thoughts, we make the world. In the West, philosophers like Immanuel Kant propose that we can never know the thing in itself, the noumenon, but only our perception of it, the phenomenon. More recently, cognitive scientists and philosophers of mind have explored the idea that our conscious experience is a kind of controlled hallucination, a best guess model of reality constructed by our brains based on sensory input and prior beliefs. If reality is indeed subjective and malleable, shaped by our consciousness, beliefs, and focused attention, the implications are staggering. It suggests that we have far more power to shape our lives and our world than we've been led to believe. By changing our beliefs, shifting our perception, and directing our attention, we can literally create a different reality for ourselves. This doesn't mean that we can instantly manifest anything we desire simply by wishing for it. The process of reality creation is subtler and more nuanced than that. It involves aligning our conscious thoughts, subconscious beliefs, emotions, and actions towards a common goal. It requires us to navigate the tension between our individual creative power and the collective reality we share with others. Moreover, embracing our role as reality creators comes with profound ethical responsibilities. If we accept that our thoughts and beliefs shape our reality, we must also accept responsibility for the reality we're creating. This includes not just our personal circumstances, but also our impact on the collective reality we share with others and the planet as a whole. As we conclude this chapter, it's important to acknowledge that these ideas about the nature of reality can be challenging to grasp and integrate. They run counter to deeply ingrained beliefs about the world and our place in it. You may find yourself oscillating between excitement at the possibilities these concepts open up and skepticism or even fear at their implications. This is natural and even beneficial. A healthy dose of skepticism can prevent us from falling into magical thinking or detachment from the practical realities of life. The key is to maintain an open mind, to be willing to question your assumptions and explore new possibilities, while also grounding these explorations in lived experience and ethical consideration. In the chapters that follow, we'll delve deeper into the practical applications of these ideas. We'll explore techniques for identifying and changing limiting beliefs, methods for harnessing the power of your subconscious mind, and strategies for aligning your thoughts, emotions, and actions to create the reality you desire. Remember, the journey of becoming a conscious reality creator is not about escaping the world or denying the challenges and suffering that exist. It's about empowering yourself to engage with life more fully, to take responsibility for your experience, and to contribute positively to the collective reality we all share. As we move forward, I encourage you to reflect on your own experiences and beliefs about the nature of reality. How have your perceptions and beliefs shaped your life so far? Can you recall instances where a shift in your mindset led to a tangible change in your circumstances? How might your life and your world change if you fully embraced your power as a creator of your reality? These are profound questions, and your answers to them will evolve as you progress through this book and apply its principles in your life. For now, simply hold space for the possibility that reality is far more flexible and responsive to your consciousness than you may have previously believed. In doing so, you're taking the first step towards awakening the God within and creating the reality of your dreams. Chapter 2: The Power of Belief. In our exploration of reality creation, we now turn our attention to one of the most potent tools at our disposal: belief. Our beliefs shape our thoughts, guide our actions, and ultimately mold the reality we experience. They are the invisible architects of our lives, influencing everything from our health and relationships to our career success and personal fulfillment. In this chapter, we'll delve deep into the nature of beliefs, examine how they shape our reality, and learn powerful techniques for harnessing their transformative potential. At its core, a belief is simply a thought that we hold to be true. It's a lens through which we interpret the world and our experiences. Beliefs can be conscious or unconscious, formed through personal experience, cultural conditioning, or handed down to us by family and society. Some beliefs serve us well, propelling us towards growth and success. Others limit us, holding us back from realizing our full potential. The key to creating the reality we desire lies in understanding the nature of our beliefs and learning to consciously shape them. The power of belief extends far beyond mere positive thinking or motivation. Beliefs have a tangible, measurable impact on our physiology, our behavior, and the outcomes we achieve in life. This is perhaps most dramatically illustrated by the placebo effect, a phenomenon that has both fascinated and puzzled medical researchers for decades. In countless studies, patients given inert substances or sham treatments have experienced real, measurable improvements in their conditions simply because they believed they were receiving effective treatment. Placebos have been shown to alleviate pain, reduce inflammation, improve motor function in Parkinson's patients, and even shrink tumors. What's more, these effects aren't just subjective reports. They're accompanied by observable changes in brain activity, hormone levels, and even gene expression. The implications of the placebo effect are profound. It suggests that our beliefs have the power to influence our biology at the most fundamental level. If the mere belief in a treatment's efficacy can trigger healing, imagine the potential impact of our beliefs on every aspect of our lives. But the power of belief isn't limited to health and healing. It permeates every area of our existence. Our beliefs about our own abilities, for instance, play a crucial role in determining what we can achieve. This is exemplified by the concept of self-efficacy, developed by psychologist Albert Bandura. Self-efficacy refers to our belief in our ability to succeed in specific situations or accomplish particular tasks. Numerous studies have shown that individuals with high self-efficacy are more likely to set challenging goals, persist in the face of obstacles, and ultimately achieve greater success. Consider the 4-minute mile. Once considered an impossible feat for years, athletes and medical experts believed that the human body was simply incapable of running a mile in less than 4 minutes. This belief held firm until May 6, 1954, when Roger Bannister broke the barrier, running a mile in 3 minutes and 59.4 seconds. What's remarkable is that once Bannister proved it was possible, the impossible barrier was broken by multiple other runners within just a few years. The primary change wasn't in human physiology, but in belief. Once people believed it was possible, it became achievable. This pattern repeats itself across all domains of human endeavor. From scientific breakthroughs to artistic innovations, from athletic achievements to business success, belief in possibility often precedes and enables the realization of that possibility. But if beliefs are so powerful, why do we often struggle to change them, even when we recognize that they're limiting us? The answer lies in the nature of belief formation and the intricate relationship between our conscious and subconscious minds. Many of our most deeply held beliefs are formed in childhood, during a period when our critical faculties are not yet fully developed. These early beliefs become deeply ingrained in our subconscious, shaping our perception and behavior in ways we're often not consciously aware of. Even as adults, we tend to seek out information that confirms our existing beliefs and disregard evidence that contradicts them, a phenomenon known as confirmation bias. Moreover, our beliefs aren't isolated. They form interconnected networks or belief systems. Changing a single belief often requires adjusting a whole network of related beliefs, which can feel threatening to our sense of identity and understanding of the world. This is why simply trying to think positive often fails to create lasting change. To truly transform our reality, we need to work at a deeper level, addressing the subconscious beliefs that form the foundation of our worldview. So how can we identify and change limiting beliefs? The first step is developing awareness. Many of our most powerful beliefs operate below the level of conscious awareness, shaping our thoughts and actions without our realizing it. One effective technique for uncovering these hidden beliefs is to pay close attention to your self-talk, particularly in challenging situations. The automatic thoughts that arise in moments of stress or difficulty often reveal underlying beliefs. Another powerful method is to examine the results you're getting in various areas of your life. Our outer reality tends to mirror our inner beliefs. If you consistently struggle in relationships, for example, you might hold limiting beliefs about your own lovability or about the nature of relationships themselves. If you have difficulty achieving financial success, you might harbor subconscious beliefs about money being scarce or about wealth being somehow unethical. Once you've identified a limiting belief, the next step is to challenge it. This doesn't mean simply trying to convince yourself that the opposite is true. Instead, it involves critically examining the belief, questioning its origins, and looking for evidence that contradicts it. Often, we'll find that our most deeply held limiting beliefs are based on outdated information, misinterpretations of past experiences, or ideas we've uncritically absorbed from others. A powerful technique for challenging and changing beliefs is reframing. This involves looking at a situation or belief from a different perspective, finding alternative interpretations that are more empowering. For example, if you hold a belief that failure is bad, you might reframe it as failure is a valuable learning opportunity. This shift in perspective doesn't deny the reality of failure, but it changes your relationship to it, opening up new possibilities for growth and success. Another effective method for changing beliefs is visualization. The subconscious mind doesn't easily distinguish between vividly imagined experiences and real ones. By repeatedly visualizing yourself embodying a new belief or achieving a desired outcome, you can begin to rewire your neural pathways, making the new belief feel more natural and attainable. Affirmations, when used correctly, can also be a powerful tool for belief change. The key is to create affirmations that feel believable and resonate emotionally. Simply repeating positive statements that you don't really believe can actually reinforce feelings of inadequacy. Instead, try using progressive affirmations that bridge the gap between your current beliefs and where you want to be. For instance, if you struggle with self-confidence, instead of affirming, "I am supremely confident," you might start with, "I am learning to believe in myself more each day." It's important to note that changing deep-seated beliefs is rarely a quick or easy process. It requires patience, persistence, and a willingness to sit with discomfort. As you challenge old beliefs and try to establish new ones, you may experience resistance in the form of doubt, fear, or even physical discomfort. This is normal and even necessary. It's the friction created by your expanding consciousness as it pushes against the boundaries of your current belief system. One powerful way to support the process of belief change is through embodied practices. Our beliefs aren't just mental constructs. They're deeply intertwined with our physical and emotional states. Practices like meditation, yoga, or other forms of mindful movement can help create a state of openness and receptivity that facilitates belief change. Similarly, engaging in activities that push you slightly beyond your comfort zone can provide tangible evidence that contradicts limiting beliefs, making it easier to establish new, more empowering ones. As you work on changing your beliefs, it's crucial to pay attention to the results you're getting. Remember, beliefs shape reality. As your beliefs shift, you should start to notice changes in your thoughts, feelings, and the outcomes you're achieving in various areas of your life. These changes, however small at first, provide valuable feedback and reinforcement, helping to solidify your new beliefs. It's also important to be mindful of the beliefs you're cultivating. The goal isn't just to replace negative beliefs with positive ones, but to develop a belief system that is both empowering and grounded in reality. Beliefs that are overly grandiose or disconnected from reality can be just as limiting as overtly negative ones. The most powerful beliefs are those that empower you to take positive action while remaining open to learning and growth. As we conclude this chapter, I invite you to reflect on the beliefs that have shaped your life so far. What beliefs have served you well, propelling you towards success and fulfillment? What beliefs may have held you back? Remember, becoming aware of your beliefs is the first step towards changing them. In the coming days, pay close attention to your thoughts, emotions, and the results you're getting in various areas of your life. Look for patterns that might reveal underlying beliefs. Challenge those that don't serve you, and begin the process of cultivating new, more empowering beliefs. As you do this work, be patient and compassionate with yourself. Changing deep-seated beliefs is a process, not an event. Celebrate small shifts and successes along the way. And always remember, your beliefs are not who you are. They are tools that you can use to shape your reality. As you master the art of belief change, you take a powerful step towards becoming the conscious creator of your own reality. In our next chapter, we'll explore the nature of consciousness itself and its role in the process of reality creation. We'll delve into practices for expanding and focusing your consciousness, further enhancing your ability to shape your reality through the power of belief. Chapter 3: Consciousness and Creation. As we delve deeper into the art of reality creation, we arrive at a fundamental and often misunderstood aspect of our existence: consciousness. Consciousness is the very essence of our being, the subjective experience of awareness that allows us to perceive, think, feel, and interact with the world around us. It is the canvas upon which our reality is painted, the medium through which we experience life itself. In this chapter, we will explore the nature of consciousness, its role in shaping reality, and how we can harness its power to become more effective creators of our own experience. The study of consciousness has long been a subject of fascination for philosophers, scientists, and spiritual seekers alike. Despite centuries of inquiry, it remains one of the most profound mysteries of human existence. What exactly is consciousness? How does it arise? And what is its relationship to the physical world we inhabit? These questions have sparked countless debates and theories, from materialist views that see consciousness as a byproduct of brain activity, to idealist perspectives that posit consciousness as the fundamental basis of reality itself. In recent years, advances in neuroscience, quantum physics, and other fields have begun to shed new light on these age-old questions. While we are far from a complete understanding, emerging theories suggest that consciousness may be far more fundamental to the nature of reality than previously thought. Some researchers propose that consciousness, rather than being generated by the brain, may be a fundamental property of the universe itself, with our brains acting as receivers or filters of a broader field of consciousness. This perspective aligns with ancient wisdom traditions that have long taught that consciousness is the primary substance of reality. In Vedantic philosophy, for instance, all of existence is seen as manifestations of a single, unified consciousness or awareness, known as Brahman. Similarly, some interpretations of quantum mechanics suggest that consciousness plays a crucial role in collapsing the wave function of possibility into concrete reality. While these ideas may seem abstract or esoteric, they have profound implications for our understanding of reality creation. If consciousness is indeed fundamental to reality, then by learning to work with and expand our consciousness, we can more directly influence the reality we experience. This is not about using our minds to manipulate an external world, but rather about recognizing that our conscious awareness is integrally involved in the very fabric of reality itself. One of the most compelling pieces of evidence for the role of consciousness in shaping reality comes from the field of quantum physics. The famous double-slit experiment, which we touched upon in Chapter 1, demonstrates that the mere act of observation can influence the behavior of subatomic particles. When unobserved, electrons behave like waves, passing through both slits simultaneously. But when observed, they behave like particles, choosing one slit or the other. This mind-bending result suggests that consciousness, or at least the act of measurement which implies consciousness, plays a fundamental role in determining the nature of physical reality at its most basic level. This phenomenon, known as the observer effect, has been replicated in numerous experiments and extends beyond the quantum realm. In biology, for instance, studies have shown that the mere expectation of an experimenter can influence the outcome of experiments, a phenomenon known as experimenter bias. Even in our daily lives, we can observe how our expectations and focus of attention can shape our experiences in subtle but significant ways. Understanding the role of consciousness in reality creation requires us to expand our conception of what consciousness is. In our everyday experience, we tend to equate consciousness with our waking, thinking mind. But consciousness encompasses far more than just our thoughts. It includes our emotions, our intuitions, our bodily sensations, and even states of awareness that transcend our ordinary waking state. Many traditions teach that what we typically experience as consciousness is just the surface level of a much vaster field of awareness. Through practices like meditation, we can learn to access deeper levels of consciousness, tapping into reservoirs of insight, creativity, and transformative power. These expanded states of consciousness can provide us with new perspectives on our lives and the nature of reality itself, opening up new possibilities for creation and transformation. One powerful way to work with consciousness in reality creation is through the practice of focused attention. Where we place our attention has a profound impact on our experience of reality. By learning to direct and sustain our attention, we can begin to shape our reality more consciously. This is not just about positive thinking, but about developing the capacity to hold a clear, sustained focus on what we wish to create or experience. The practice of visualization is a prime example of how focused attention can be used in reality creation. When we vividly imagine a desired outcome, engaging all our senses and emotions in the process, we are essentially using our consciousness to create a template for that reality. This doesn't mean that merely thinking about something will make it magically appear. Rather, by holding a clear vision in our consciousness, we align our thoughts, emotions, and actions towards that goal, increasing the likelihood of its manifestation. Another powerful aspect of consciousness in reality creation is the role of intention. Intention goes beyond mere wishing or wanting. It's a focused application of will aligned with a clear purpose. When we set a clear intention, we are essentially programming our consciousness to move in a particular direction. This intention then acts as a guiding force, influencing our perceptions, decisions, and actions in ways that support the realization of our desired reality. It's important to note that working with consciousness in reality creation is not about forcefully imposing our will on the world. Rather, it's about aligning our individual consciousness with the broader field of consciousness or potential that underlies all of reality. This requires a balance of active intention and receptive openness, a willingness to co-create with the universe rather than trying to control it. One of the most effective ways to expand and focus consciousness for reality creation is through the practice of meditation. Meditation, in its various forms, allows us to quiet the constant chatter of our surface mind and access deeper levels of awareness. Through regular practice, we can develop greater clarity, emotional balance, and a heightened sense of connection to the world around us. This expanded awareness provides a more stable and potent platform from which to engage in conscious reality creation. There are many forms of meditation that can be beneficial for reality creation. Mindfulness meditation, which involves non-judgmental awareness of the present moment, can help us become more aware of our thoughts and beliefs, allowing us to more easily identify and change those that don't serve us. Visualization meditations can be used to vividly imagine and emotionally connect with desired outcomes. Loving kindness meditation can help cultivate positive emotional states that support the creation of harmonious realities. Another powerful practice for expanding consciousness is the exploration of altered states of consciousness. Throughout history, cultures around the world have used various techniques to access non-ordinary states of consciousness, from rhythmic drumming and dance to the use of psychedelic plants. While the latter should only be approached with great caution and preferably under proper guidance, there are many safe and legal ways to explore expanded states of consciousness. These might include holotropic breathwork, sensory deprivation tanks, or even intense physical activities that induce flow states. These expanded states of consciousness can provide valuable insights and experiences that inform our understanding of reality and our place within it. They can help us break free from limiting beliefs and habitual patterns of thought, opening up new possibilities for creation and transformation. However, it's important to approach these practices with respect and to integrate any insights gained into our everyday consciousness and actions. As we work with consciousness to shape our reality, it's crucial to maintain a balance between our individual creative will and our connection to the larger whole. While we each have the power to influence our personal reality, we are also part of a vast, interconnected web of consciousness. Our creations don't occur in isolation, but in dynamic interaction with the creations of others and the broader field of potential. This understanding calls for an approach to reality creation that is both empowering and humble. We recognize our ability to shape our experience while also remaining open to the wisdom and opportunities that arise from the broader field of consciousness. This might involve practices like surrendering to a higher power, cultivating gratitude for what is, or seeking to align our personal desires with what serves the greater good. It's also important to address the ethical implications of conscious reality creation. As we awaken to our power as creators, we must also awaken to our responsibility. The realities we create don't just affect us. They ripple out into the world, influencing others and contributing to the collective reality we all share. This calls for a deep consideration of our intentions and the potential consequences of our creations. One way to approach this is through the cultivation of wisdom and compassion alongside our creative power. Wisdom allows us to see the broader context and potential long-term effects of our creations. Compassion ensures that our creations come from a place of love and consideration for the well-being of all. By integrating these qualities into our practice of reality creation, we can work towards manifesting realities that are not just personally fulfilling, but that contribute positively to the world as a whole. As we conclude this chapter, it's worth reflecting on the profound implications of consciousness in reality creation. We are not merely passive observers of an external world, but active participants in a dynamic, conscious universe. Our every thought, emotion, and intention is a creative act, shaping the reality we experience in subtle and sometimes dramatic ways. This understanding comes with both great power and great responsibility. It invites us to become more conscious and intentional in our thoughts, words, and actions. It challenges us to expand our awareness, to question our assumptions about the nature of reality, and to open ourselves to new possibilities of being and creating. In the days and weeks ahead, I encourage you to pay close attention to your own consciousness. Notice how your focus of attention influences your experience. Experiment with practices that expand your awareness, whether through meditation, mindful movement, or exploration of altered states. Set clear intentions for what you wish to create in your life, and observe how your consciousness aligns to support these intentions. Remember, mastering the art of conscious reality creation is a lifelong journey. It requires patience, practice, and a willingness to continually expand and refine your awareness. But with each step on this path, you become more fully alive, more deeply connected to the creative power of the universe, and more capable of shaping a reality that reflects your highest aspirations. In our next chapter, we'll explore practical techniques for translating the insights of consciousness into tangible reality creation. We'll delve into the art of manifestation, examining how to bridge the gap between our inner visions and our outer experiences. As we do so, we'll continue to deepen our understanding of the intricate dance between consciousness and creation, further awakening our power as conscious creators of our reality. Chapter 4. Manifesting Your Desires. Having explored the nature of reality, the power of belief, and the role of consciousness in creation, we now turn our attention to the practical application of these concepts. In this chapter, we will delve into the art of manifestation, the process of bringing our desires into physical reality. Manifestation is where the rubber meets the road in our journey of conscious reality creation, where we translate our inner visions and intentions into tangible experiences and outcomes in the world around us. At its core, manifestation is about aligning our thoughts, emotions, beliefs, and actions with our deepest desires and intentions. It's a holistic process that engages all aspects of our being: mental, emotional, spiritual, and physical. While some may view manifestation as a mystical or magical process, it's grounded in the fundamental principles we've explored in previous chapters: the subjective nature of reality, the power of belief to shape our experiences, and the role of consciousness in creating our world. The first step in effective manifestation is gaining clarity about what you truly desire. This might seem straightforward, but many people struggle with this crucial first step. Often, our desires are clouded by societal expectations, limiting beliefs, or a lack of self-awareness. We might think we want a particular job or relationship, only to find that these desires are based on external pressures rather than our authentic selves. To gain true clarity, it's essential to dig deep and connect with your core values and authentic desires. This often involves a process of self-discovery and introspection. Meditation, journaling, and contemplative practices can be valuable tools in this process. Ask yourself, what truly brings me joy? What kind of life do I want to create? What impact do I want to have on the world? The more clearly you can articulate your desires, the more effectively you can focus your energy on manifesting them. Once you have clarity about your desires, the next step is to cultivate a strong belief in their possibility. This is where the power of belief, which we explored in Chapter 2, comes into play. If you don't truly believe that your desires are possible or that you're worthy of them, you'll struggle to manifest them no matter how much you want them. This is why working on your beliefs is such a crucial part of the manifestation process. One powerful technique for strengthening your belief is visualization. By vividly imagining yourself already having or experiencing what you desire, you begin to make it feel more real and attainable to your subconscious mind. The key to effective visualization is to engage all your senses and emotions. Don't just see yourself achieving your goal. Feel the emotions you'd experience, hear the sounds around you, smell the scents in the air. The more real you can make it in your mind, the more powerfully it will impact your subconscious beliefs. Another crucial aspect of manifestation is aligning your emotional state with your desires. Emotions are a powerful creative force, acting as a kind of fuel for the manifestation process. When you can consistently generate and maintain the emotions associated with already having what you desire, you create a powerful attractive force. This is the essence of the law of attraction, like attracts like, not just in thought, but in emotional resonance. Cultivating positive emotions doesn't mean denying or suppressing negative feelings. Rather, it's about learning to shift your emotional state intentionally. Practices like gratitude journaling, loving kindness meditation, and conscious celebration of small wins can help you develop greater emotional mastery. The goal is to spend more time in positive emotional states aligned with your desires, while acknowledging and processing negative emotions in a healthy way. While the mental and emotional aspects of manifestation are crucial, it's equally important to take inspired action towards your goals. Manifestation isn't about sitting back and waiting for your desires to magically appear. It's about co-creating with the universe. This means being open to opportunities, following your intuition, and taking steps, even small ones, towards your goals. Inspired action comes from a place of alignment with your desires and intuition, rather than from fear or obligation. It often feels exciting, even if it's also challenging. Pay attention to ideas, opportunities, and coincidences that seem to support your goals. These can be signs that you're in alignment with your desires and that the universe is conspiring to help you. One common obstacle in the manifestation process is attachment to specific outcomes or timelines. While it's important to have clear intentions, becoming overly attached to how or when your desires will manifest can create resistance and frustration. This is where the practice of surrender comes in. Surrender doesn't mean giving up on your desires. Rather, it's about trusting in the process and remaining open to how your desires might unfold. The art of detachment is closely related to surrender. Detachment involves maintaining your desire and intention while releasing the anxious need for it to happen. This can be a delicate balance. You want to be clear and passionate about your desires, but not desperate or needy. Cultivating an attitude of trust and patience can help you maintain this balance. Another powerful tool in the manifestation process is the use of affirmations. Affirmations are positive statements that reinforce your desired reality. They work by repeatedly impressing a new belief or idea on your subconscious mind. The key to effective affirmations is to make them positive, present tense, and emotionally resonant. Instead of saying, "I will be successful," you might say, "I am confidently creating success in all areas of my life." Remember to choose affirmations that feel believable to you. If there's too much of a gap between your current beliefs and the affirmation, it can create internal resistance. As you work on manifesting your desires, it's important to stay aware of any internal resistance or conflicting beliefs that might arise. These often show up as doubts, fears, or negative self-talk. Rather than trying to force these thoughts away, view them as valuable information about beliefs or emotional patterns that need healing or transformation. Working through these obstacles is an integral part of the manifestation process and often leads to significant personal growth. One effective way to work with resistance is through a technique called shadow work. This involves acknowledging and integrating the parts of yourself that you've rejected or denied. Often, our inability to manifest certain desires is linked to disowned aspects of ourselves. By bringing these shadow elements into consciousness and learning to accept them, we can release a tremendous amount of creative energy and remove blocks to manifestation. It's also crucial to maintain awareness of your thoughts and self-talk throughout the day. Your ongoing mental narrative has a powerful impact on your reality creation. Practice catching negative or limiting thoughts and consciously replacing them with more empowering ones. Over time, this can significantly shift your default thought patterns, creating a mental environment more conducive to manifesting your desires. Another important aspect of manifestation is patience and trust in divine timing. While it's natural to want our desires to manifest quickly, the universe often operates on a different timeline than our ego minds. Some desires may manifest rapidly, while others may take months or even years to come to fruition. Trusting in the process and enjoying the journey is key to maintaining a positive state of mind conducive to manifestation. As you work on manifesting your desires, it's essential to maintain a balance between focused intention and openness to possibilities. While it's important to be clear about what you want, being too rigid in your expectations can blind you to unexpected opportunities or even better outcomes than you initially imagined. Cultivate an attitude of curious expectation, staying open to how the universe might bring your desires to you in surprising ways. One powerful practice that can support your manifestation efforts is keeping a manifestation journal. In this journal, you can record your desires, track your progress, note any signs or synchronicities you experience, and reflect on your growth throughout the process. This not only helps you stay focused and motivated, but also allows you to recognize patterns and gain insights into your manifestation process over time. It's also important to create a supportive environment for your manifestation efforts. This includes both your physical space and your social circle. Consider creating a vision board or altering your living space to reflect the reality you're trying to create. Surround yourself with people who support your dreams and believe in your ability to achieve them. The energy of your environment and the people around you can have a significant impact on your ability to maintain the positive mindset necessary for successful manifestation. As you become more adept at manifesting your desires, it's crucial to maintain a sense of gratitude and humility. Gratitude keeps you in a positive, receptive state and helps you appreciate the manifestations you've already created in your life. Humility reminds you that while you are a powerful co-creator of your reality, you're also part of a larger, interconnected universe. This perspective can help you stay open to guidance and maintain a sense of wonder and awe at the manifestation process. Remember, manifestation is not about controlling the universe or bending reality to your will. It's about aligning yourself with the creative forces of the universe and co-creating your reality in partnership with these forces. It's a dance between your individual desires and the greater flow of life. The more you can find this balance, the more effortless and joyful the manifestation process becomes. As we conclude this chapter, I encourage you to begin applying these principles in your own life. Start with something small, a simple desire that feels achievable but meaningful. Set your intention, cultivate the beliefs and emotions that support it, take inspired action, and remain open to how it might manifest. Pay attention to the results you get and the insights you gain along the way. Manifestation is both an art and a science, a skill that you can continually refine and develop throughout your life. Each experience of manifestation, whether it unfolds exactly as you envisioned or takes an unexpected form, is an opportunity for growth and deeper understanding of your co-creative relationship with the universe. In our next chapter, we'll explore how to integrate these principles of conscious reality creation into your daily life, creating a lifestyle that supports ongoing growth, manifestation, and spiritual evolution. We'll look at practices and habits that can help you maintain a creator's mindset amidst the challenges and distractions of everyday life, allowing you to live as a conscious creator in every moment. Chapter 5. Living as a Creator. As we reach the culmination of our exploration into conscious reality creation, we now turn our attention to the most crucial aspect of this journey, integrating these principles into our daily lives. Living as a creator is not a part-time endeavor or a set of techniques to be applied only when we want something specific. It is a way of being, a fundamental shift in how we perceive and interact with the world around us. In this chapter, we will explore how to embody the mindset and practices of a conscious creator in every aspect of our lives, transforming our day-to-day existence into a continuous act of creation. The first step in living as a creator is to cultivate constant awareness. This means developing a habit of mindfulness that extends beyond formal meditation sessions into every moment of your day. Begin by regularly checking in with yourself throughout the day. Notice your thoughts, emotions, and physical sensations. Observe the reality you're experiencing and how your internal state is influencing your perceptions and actions. This ongoing self-awareness is the foundation upon which conscious creation is built. As you develop this awareness, you'll likely notice how often your mind slips into automatic patterns of thought and reaction. These habitual patterns, often rooted in past experiences or societal conditioning, can limit our creative potential. The key is to catch yourself in these moments and consciously choose a different response. This might involve reframing a negative thought, choosing a more empowering emotional state, or taking an action aligned with your higher intentions. One powerful practice for maintaining a creator's mindset is to start each day with intentional creation. Before you get caught up in the busyness of the day, take a few moments to set your intentions. This isn't about planning your to-do list, but rather about deciding what kind of day you want to create. How do you want to feel? What qualities do you want to embody? What kind of experiences do you want to attract? By setting these intentions, you're effectively programming your subconscious mind and aligning your energy for the day ahead. Throughout the day, practice seeing yourself as the author of your experience rather than a passive recipient of circumstances. When challenges arise, instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" shift to, "What can I create from this situation?" This subtle shift in perspective can dramatically change your experience of life, opening up new possibilities and solutions where before you might have seen only problems. Living as a creator also involves taking full responsibility for your reality. This doesn't mean blaming yourself for every unpleasant circumstance, but rather recognizing that you always have a choice in how you respond to what life presents. By taking responsibility, you reclaim your power to shape your experience. This mindset allows you to move from a reactive state to a proactive one, where you're consistently choosing and creating your reality rather than merely reacting to external events. An essential aspect of living as a creator is maintaining energetic alignment with your desires and intentions. This goes beyond just positive thinking. It's about cultivating a felt sense of already being, doing, or having what you desire. Throughout your day, check in with how you're feeling. Are your thoughts, emotions, and actions aligned with the reality you want to create? If not, gently guide yourself back into alignment. This might involve shifting your focus, changing your physiology, or engaging in a quick visualization exercise. Embracing uncertainty is another crucial skill for living as a creator. While it's important to have clear intentions, becoming too attached to specific outcomes can create resistance and limit the possibilities available to you. Practice holding your desires lightly, remaining open to how they might manifest in unexpected ways. Cultivate a sense of trust in the unfolding of your life, even when things don't go as planned. Often, what seems like a setback or disappointment can lead to even greater opportunities or growth. One of the challenges of living as a creator is maintaining this mindset in the face of societal conditioning and the collective reality we share with others. You may find that friends, family, or colleagues don't understand or support your perspective. It's important to find a balance between honoring your truth and navigating social realities. Seek out like-minded individuals who can support and inspire your journey. At the same time, practice compassion and understanding for those who may not share your viewpoint. Incorporating regular rituals and practices into your daily life can help reinforce your identity as a conscious creator. This might include morning meditation or journaling, evening reflection on the day's creations, or midday check-ins to realign with your intentions. Create a physical space in your home that represents your creative power, perhaps an altar or a vision board. Use symbols or objects that remind you of your ability to shape reality. Language is a powerful tool in reality creation, and living as a creator involves becoming mindful of the words you use, both in your internal dialogue and in your communication with others. Notice when you use disempowering language like, I can't, I have to, or it's impossible. Replace these with more empowering alternatives. I choose to, I get to, I'm finding a way. Your words shape your beliefs, which in turn shape your reality. By consciously choosing empowering language, you reinforce your identity as a creator. Another key aspect of living as a creator is developing a strong connection with your intuition. Your intuition is your direct line to the deeper wisdom of the universe and your higher self. Practice listening to and trusting your intuitive nudges, even when they don't make logical sense. This might involve making decisions based on how they feel rather than just how they look on paper. As you develop this skill, you'll find yourself more easily aligning with the flow of life and manifesting your desires with greater ease. Living as a creator also means embracing continuous growth and learning. Every experience, whether perceived as positive or negative, is an opportunity for expansion. Cultivate curiosity about your life experiences. What are they teaching you? How are they helping you grow? Even in challenging times, look for the gift or lesson. This perspective allows you to maintain a creative, empowered stance even in the face of adversity. It's important to remember that living as a creator doesn't mean every moment will be filled with joy or that you'll never face challenges. The aim is not to create a perfect life, but to engage with life fully and creatively, whatever it brings. Allow yourself to feel the full range of human emotions, recognizing that even difficult feelings can be part of the creative process. The key is to not get stuck in negative emotional states, but to process them and use them as fuel for further creation and growth. Balancing individual creation with collective co-creation is another important aspect of living as a creator. While we each have the power to shape our personal reality, we're also part of a larger collective reality. Practice seeing yourself as both an individual creator and a co-creator with others and with the universe itself. This perspective can help you navigate the sometimes complex dynamics between personal desires and collective needs or limitations. One powerful practice for living as a creator is to regularly acknowledge and celebrate your creations. At the end of each day, take time to reflect on what you've created, both tangible and intangible. Did you create a moment of peace for yourself? A loving interaction with a friend? Progress on a project? By consciously recognizing your creative power in action, you reinforce your identity as a creator and build momentum for further creation. Living as a creator also involves developing a different relationship with time. Instead of seeing time as a limited resource that's constantly slipping away, view it as a flexible medium for creation. Practice being fully present in each moment, recognizing that the point of power is always in the now. At the same time, cultivate a long-term perspective that allows you to see how your daily creations are building towards your larger visions and desires. As you embody the mindset of a creator, you may find that your goals and desires evolve. What once seemed important may lose its appeal, while new aspirations emerge. This is a natural part of the process. Allow yourself to continually refine and update your visions based on your expanding awareness and experiences. The journey of conscious creation is one of ongoing discovery and evolution. Developing a sense of reverence for the creative process itself can greatly enhance your experience of living as a creator. Recognize the miraculous nature of existence and your ability to participate in shaping it. Cultivate a sense of awe and gratitude for the creative power flowing through you and all things. This attitude of reverence can infuse your daily life with a sense of magic and meaning, making the process of conscious creation a deeply fulfilling spiritual practice. It's also important to address the ethical implications of living as a creator. With great power comes great responsibility. As you become more adept at shaping your reality, consider the impact of your creations on others and the world at large. Strive to create in ways that uplift not just yourself, but those around you and the broader community. This might involve aligning your personal goals with a larger sense of purpose or contribution to the world. Living as a creator also means being willing to step out of your comfort zone and take risks. Growth and creation often require us to move beyond the familiar and the safe. Practice embracing discomfort as a sign of expansion. When you feel fear or resistance arising, recognize it as an invitation to push your boundaries and create something new. Remember, every great creation in human history started as an idea that challenged the status quo. As we conclude this chapter and this book, remember that becoming a conscious creator is a lifelong journey. There will be times when you feel fully in your creative power, and times when you struggle to maintain this perspective. Be patient and compassionate with yourself through this process. Each moment is a new opportunity to choose, to create, to align with your highest vision for yourself and your life. I encourage you to start implementing these principles right away. Begin with small, daily acts of conscious creation. Notice how your experience shifts as you take on the identity of a creator. Pay attention to the results you get and the insights you gain. Share your experiences with others on a similar path, and continue to seek out knowledge and practices that support your growth as a conscious creator. Remember, you are not just a passive observer of your life, but a powerful creator of your reality. Every thought, every word, every action is an act of creation. As you embrace this truth and live from this empowered perspective, you open yourself to a life of unlimited possibility and profound fulfillment. You step into your birthright as a co-creator with the universe itself. May your journey of conscious creation be filled with joy, growth, and wonderful surprises. May you use your creative power wisely and compassionately, creating a life that not only fulfills your deepest desires, but also contributes positively to the world around you. And may you always remember the profound truth that has been the heart of this book. You are God, creating your own reality with every breath, every thought, every moment. Embrace this power and watch in wonder as your life transforms into a masterpiece of your own making. Conclusion. As we come to the end of our journey through You Are God, Create Your Own Reality, it's time to reflect on the profound truths and transformative ideas we've explored. This book has taken us on a deep dive into the nature of reality, the power of belief, the role of consciousness in creation, the art of manifestation, and the practice of living as a conscious creator. We began by challenging our conventional understanding of reality, exploring how our perceptions, beliefs, and consciousness shape the world we experience. We've seen how quantum physics and ancient wisdom traditions alike point to a universe that is far more fluid and responsive to consciousness than we often realize. We've delved into the incredible power of belief, understanding how our deepest convictions about ourselves and the world around us quite literally shape our reality. We've explored techniques for identifying and changing limiting beliefs, opening up new possibilities for growth and creation. Our exploration of consciousness revealed it to be not just a byproduct of brain activity, but a fundamental force in the universe, the very medium through which reality is experienced and created. We've learned practices for expanding and focusing our consciousness, enhancing our ability to shape our reality consciously. We've demystified the process of manifestation, understanding it not as a magical ability, but as a natural result of aligning our thoughts, emotions, beliefs, and actions with our deepest desires. We've explored practical techniques for bringing our visions into reality, while also learning the importance of detachment and trust in the process. Finally, we've examined what it means to truly live as a creator, integrating these principles into every aspect of our daily lives. We've seen that being a conscious creator is not just about getting what we want, but about taking full responsibility for our reality and engaging with life in a more empowered, intentional way. Throughout this journey, we've continually returned to the central premise of this book. You are God, creating your own reality. This is not a statement of ego or separation, but a recognition of the divine creative power that flows through each of us. It's an invitation to step into our full potential as co-creators with the universe. As you close this book and continue on your path, remember that this is just the beginning. The principles and practices we've explored are not meant to be simply read about, but lived. They are tools for ongoing growth, discovery, and creation. I encourage you to approach your life from this day forward as a grand creative experiment. Test these ideas in your own experience. Be bold in your visions, persistent in your practice, and compassionate with yourself as you learn and grow. Remember that every moment is a new opportunity to choose, to create, to align with your highest vision for yourself and your life. At the same time, carry this knowledge with humility and responsibility. Recognize that as you shape your personal reality, you're also contributing to the collective reality we all share. Use your creative power wisely and compassionately, striving to create a life that not only fulfills your own desires, but also uplifts those around you and contributes positively to the world. As you move forward on your journey of conscious creation, you may face doubts, challenges, and setbacks. In these moments, return to the core truths we've explored. Remember that you are not separate from the creative power of the universe, but an expression of it. Trust in your innate ability to shape your reality, even when the results aren't immediately visible. Finally, approach this journey with a sense of joy and wonder. Creating your reality is not a burden, but a magnificent adventure. Allow yourself to be surprised and delighted by the ways your creations unfold. Celebrate your successes, learn from your experiences, and always keep your heart and mind open to new possibilities. You are embarking on one of the most important and exciting journeys possible, the journey of conscious creation. As you step fully into your power as the creator of your reality, may you create a life that is a true reflection of your highest self, a life filled with love, purpose, growth, and profound fulfillment. Remember, you are God, creating your own reality. Embrace this truth, live it fully, and watch in awe as your life transforms into the masterpiece it was always meant to be.